Okay. Good question, Subramaniam. In case of FortiGate, you can type FortiGuard URL lookup, right, in Google. Then you will land in this page of FortiGate, right? Web filter lookup. Okay. So here you can check, let's say facebook.com, right?
We can't see the screen.
Okay, you are not able to see my screen. Let me share it again. So is it visible, guys?
Yeah, now it's yes, yes.
So, guys, I have just typed FortiGuard URL lookup in Google. Then I will find like FortiGuard Labs. Okay, the first URL. So you just need to click here, and then you are good to search the URLs database. Which URL belongs to which category, right? Let's say we need to check facebook.com, right? Sorry, .com. So see, it belongs to social networking category. Okay, so this is the URL where you can check all your URL belongs to which category. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So guys, today we will start our discussion again with the security profile because we have not completed it yesterday. So can anyone tell me the difference between we discussed about the inspection mode available in Fortinet firewall, right? While configuring the security policy, we get that option. Okay. So can anyone tell me what type of like inspection mode we discussed yesterday and what is the difference between them? Meanwhile, I'm just opening all the documents that we are going to cover today. Can anyone answer me quickly?
It's flow based and proxy based are the two inspection methods. And
Good.
in flow based, the packets what the firewall receiving, it's
Hmm.
processing. It will be parallel processing. It will not keep the packets in buffer. So what are the packets it comes? It's process and it's shipped to destination. So, but in case of proxy based, the
Hmm.
firewall intercepts each and every packet, and based on the multiple inspection technique like antivirus or whatever maybe. So it inspects and makes a little buffer, but it will provide some quality of control over there.
Hmm. It will do better.
It might take a delay, but yeah,
Yeah.
inspection
Okay. So which one is faster?
flow based.
Okay. Okay, guys. So today we will start our discussion with the security profile. Okay, in FortiGate, right? So we have started with like we have a multiple security profiles that we can attach with our security policy, right? So let me show you. So first, so how many profiles we have? We have antivirus profile, we have web filter profile, okay, we have uh, application control profile, okay, and then we have DNS filter, file filter, okay. These are all the filters that we are available with the FortiGate, right? Let me show you also. Then we will slowly try to understand all the kind of profiles, right? Where is my lab? Okay, this is my firewall. Okay, okay. So guys, if I will go to the policy section, then you can see here, right? While configuring the policy, we have these options available, right? And my default mode, I have chosen it as a flow based, right? So you can see we have different type of security profiles available with that we can attach with our security rule, right? Whenever will traffic will match this source and this destination or will hit this security rule, it will do these security profile checks. Okay, these are known as the next generation firewall features. Okay, it so we have antivirus security profile, web filter profile, DNS filter, application control, IPS, and then file filter. Lastly, we have SSL inspection as well. Okay, so we will try to, in this today's discussion, we will try to understand how this profile works, right? So yesterday we discussed and we have seen a little bit about all these profiles. So today we will see uh, how exactly
This
this.
type, these options are also in UTM type firewalls also, right?
Yeah, these are called UTM features. These are the new next generation firewall features, right?
It means UTM and next generation are different, right? UTM means there's old firewalls. In that we need to install UTMs.
Yes, 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 yes. Actually, in UTM, you have a different engine. Like in next generation firewall, it do the firewalling as well as it performs this content filtering also, right?
Okay.
But in your traditional firewall, you will not get these IPS attached with this, integrated with this firewall only. You have different devices, right?
Okay.
So, okay. So today we will start with the antivirus profile first. Okay, right? So guys, first profile we have, that is antivirus profile. As the name indicates, it protects against the virus, worms, trojan, and spyware downloads, right? Whenever we will apply this or call this with our security profile, then it will protect us to get not infected with the viruses, worms, and trojan and spyware downloads, right? So how exactly it works? Basically, Fortinet, whenever we purchase a license, na, it has its definition downloaded from the FortiCloud, right? FortiCloud, and in that definitions, it has all the signatures and everything available within its database, right? And whenever your traffic will match the policy or hit the policy or try to go with this policy, then whatever profile you have attached here, it will gonna match, and then it will do the inspection whether your download or your traffic that you are accessing is having any kind of virus, worm, trojan, or spywares available or not. If it is there and it got uh, detected by the firewall, then it will not allow you to download. Okay, but it will only protect you against the virus, worms, and trojan, spyware. All these antiviruses, those are available with the Fortinet latest update, right? Whatever the updates are available with the Fortinet. Okay, so this is not that much of difficult profile, I believe. You guys can understand it, right? So it protects us against the virus, worms, and trojan. Okay, so suppose if any file, if you our any user is sitting in a local area network and he is going to the internet and he is downloading something malicious, and like he is downloading one PDF that is having a malicious content. In such case, if it got downloaded in his laptop, then it can be like circulated in all the local area network, or it may impact your DMZ zone as well, right? So this type of profile can be very helpful to prevent such virus worms download, spyware downloads, right? So there is nothing much. If you don't see any option to enable your antivirus profile from here, then you need to go to the features availability, right? In features visibility, you can go and find the antivirus profile. And if your antivirus profile is disabled, then you can go there and you can allow it, right? I have already shown you features and visibility, right? Here you can find if it is not available, right? Antivirus, you can see it is already enabled. So these are the filters available, right? Antivirus, application control, DNS filter. If these are not available, web filter, then you can enable it from here. Okay, so if you will see the practical of this example, that is not very difficult. We have just applied one, like C. It by default, it scans for the port of HTTP. Okay, if you will come here and you will see the profile, right? I will go to the security profile and then antivirus profile. So by default, we have two profiles available, right? One is default, another one is Wi-Fi, right? So in default, if you will go inside, then you can see it protects against, or it inspects the protocol that are listed here. Okay, HTTP, SMTP, POP3, IMAP, FTP, CISF. Okay, these are the default port that it use for scanning the virus or the malicious content. Okay, so there are also these options available, like treat Windows executable in email attachment as viruses. Okay, you can enable disable it accordingly. Include mobile malware protection, you can include or disable it, right? So there is nothing much to explain with this profile. It protects you against the viruses, worms, and malware attacks, right? So for doing the practical, you can see we have just applied one antivirus profile with our security policy, right? Then I hit this URL. Okay, this is a malicious URL where you can download, or you, this is for your testing only. Here multiple malware or infected files are there, test files. So when we are trying to download this file, na, connection is getting blocked. Okay, see, you can see the logs, it is showing blocked. Okay, so there is nothing much to explain about this profile. So once actually today our lab assistant is not available, so tomorrow I will try to get the access of the real device, then I'll attach the profile and then I'll show you this. This is not that much of difficult. Okay, once we will try by disabling it, and then we will try by enabling it. Okay, when we will enable it, then it will not allow us to download the infected file. Simple. Okay, so guys, next we have web filter profile. So everyone is aware about the web filter profile. It is very much in demand, or very much used in your industry standard, right? So can anyone tell me what is the use of web filter profile, as the name indicates? So
This
guys,
is the
this
URL
is,
filtering.
yeah, this is URL filtering profile, right? You can do the URL
Okay,
filter.
okay. So the
Yeah,
quality is perfect. Okay.
you can do the URL filtering with this profile. Okay, how URL filtering works in FortiGate firewall? If you will come here, then you can see we have three profiles. Like I have clicked default one. Okay, so here we have a FortiGuard category based filter available, right? So you can allow, deny whatever profiles, like categories you want to allow for your organization's standard as per the governance and control. Like you can allow, deny, or like you can disable it also if you want to go for the static URL filter, right? Here we have the option to block the invalid URLs, right? Or URL filter, you can enable it and you can do the URL filtering, right? This will be the static one. This will not be the category wise. Okay. So guys, I have already told you where you can find the category, or how you can check like which URL belongs to which category, right? So we have these much of categories available with our Fortinet, right? See, political, libel, these are the categories available with us. Okay, so here we have a point to remember, that is we have options for allow, monitor, block, warning, and authenticate. Okay, so we got these options with our URL categories. Okay, what does it mean? Like for allow, the traffic will be allowed, right? Without any issue. For monitor, it will be allowed, but we will not get any logs, right? It will be passively allowed. And for block, connection will be denied. And if we will set as a warning, then it will allow, but it will give us one warning that this site is whatever warning we will set, right? that this site is not safe for your organization or something like that, right? And then last option we have, that is authenticate. In authenticate, it will again give you the pop up the user warning, but in authenticate, user can like we can set the user ID and password for the user to go ahead, right? It will give user the warning, but user can add input his credential to proceed, right? So this is authenticate. So these are the options available with the web filter, right? Let me see if we are missing something. So guys, if you will see now, in case of static URL filtering, we have these options available, right? In case of static URL filter, we can make our URL call as a simple, configure it as a simple, regular, or wildcard, right? Simple means it will match the exact URL that you have mentioned. Like in this example, we are giving www.facebook.com. Then it will only allow or deny whatever action we will select here, uh, right? It will only do this URL filter. Okay. If suppose I'm blocking it, then it will only block if I will go to the Facebook and I will type www.facebook.com, then only facebook.com will be blocked. But if I will type www.facebook.com/chat/games/videos, right, then it will not match that. So this is the simple one. And we have regular expression, and then wildcard. Two more methods are available here, right? In case of regular or wildcard, it matches the pattern. Okay, suppose if I have given the indication like this, fa*, right? So it will match the fa, right, in all the URLs. Like Facebook contains fa, so it will block the facebook.com, www.facebook.com. Then message.facebook.com contains fa, so it will block this also. So fast.com, it is also containing fa, so we can use f, like it will also be blocked. Okay. So guys, here you can see in static URL filter, we have these options available. I have already explained you. Like block will deny the traffic, right? Allow will pass the traffic and will give you the logs as well. Monitor will allow the traffic, right? And log is generated. URL does not appear in the list. What is the difference between allow and the monitor? The traffic is passed to the remaining FortiGuard web filter and the web content filter, web script filters, antivirus operation, DLP proxy operations. If the URL doesn't appear in the URL list, the traffic is permitted. Okay, it will means it will go for the URL web filter, FortiGuard web filter categories check. Okay, and if you have allowed it in your static filter, then it will gonna allow the traffic, right? But in case of monitor, suppose monitor also behaves same way. Okay, like allow action. For the monitor action, a log message is generated each time a matching traffic patterns. Okay, here we will get the logs as well. Exempt means it will not gonna check the web filter category, right? Suppose let me go to the firewall. There is my firewall. Okay, suppose, see guys, here we have static URL filter in okay, suppose here we will define, like suppose we have configured it as a like I have disabled the internet telephony, or I can say file sharing, right? Suppose I am disabling the gambling website or any website category. let's take any example. Let's say sports category. Okay, we are blocking this with the sports category, but I want the sports espn.com should get allowed. Okay, so what I can do, I will not choose allow here. Okay, I will choose exempt here. So what exempt will do, exempt, if I will make exempt here na, so it will not gonna check for this URL, it will not check the web filter category. Okay, because by the web filter category we have already denied the sports category, right? And we want to allow our sports category one URL over here, so I will select the exempt. Okay, so this is how the means exempt means simply it will not check your FortiGuard categories, right? It will skip checking the categories. Okay, it will explicitly allowed. Is it clear, guys? Let me show you if there is any flow diagram available. Exempt, EXEMPT, exempt URL option in FortiGate, right? See, yeah, there is a flow diagram available, right? So see, we have a web filter, right? Now URL filter we have applied. Either it will be blocked or it will be bypassed. Okay, exempt means it will bypass and it will directly allow, block, or monitor, right? But if you will not exempt it, then it will gonna check the FortiGuard categories. Okay, that's what I was trying to make you understand. Is it clear, guys? We have these four options available with our static URL filtering, right? So this is how we can define, right? See, star.google.com. This is a wildcard entry. Okay, means everywhere wherever google.com is written, that will be allowed, right? Like google.com slash search, google.com slash Facebook, or anything, google.com slash doc. Okay, mail.google.com, meet.google.com, everything will get allowed. Okay, means we are allowing this domain. And simple, in simple, it will only match the that particular URL. Okay, guys, it makes sense. So we can choose these URL filtering categories with the pre-existing categories also, or here we can also apply the static URL filtering, right? Here we have also multiple options available, like we can block the malicious URL discovered by the Forti sandbox. Okay, so Forti sandbox is just like your wildfire in Palo Alto that prevents your zero-day attacks. Okay, content filtering we can do. Okay, so based on the rating or error occurs, we can disable it or allow it. Okay, so this is how we can do the web filtering. Okay, now we have, guys, application control available, where we can control the traffic on the basis of the signatures, right? In our FortiGate or any firewall, application control, how application control works, basically it contains application signatures within it, right? Application signatures database. If you will go to the application signatures, then you can see we have this much of signatures available, right? That we have already checked yesterday also, right? See, if it also have a category wise categorization, like social media. Yesterday we were trying to do, right? Where is the social media? See, in social media, we have total 173 signatures available, right? So here you can find all the social media application. So what is the difference between what is the difference between web filter and the application control? Why we have these two different things here? Any idea? Any idea? So guys, see, in case of URL filtering, na, it is very difficult to manage the application data. Like suppose we have a scenario where I want to allow the Facebook, but I want to disable the Facebook chat. Okay, that will be very difficult to achieve with your web filter profile. Okay, because here you need to identify each and every URL that needs to be whitelisted, that needs to be blocked. Okay, for to achieve that. But in case of application control, na, you have a control, you have a more granular control to control the application with the help of the signatures. Okay, if you want to allow or deny the Facebook chat, Facebook messages, that a separate task can be achieved here, right? Where we were checking, see, if I'll show you the Facebook, then you can see how many signatures we have, right? So we have Facebook chat, we have a Facebook file download, we have a Facebook file upload, video play, search, post. Okay, suppose I want to allow everything, but I want to block the videos only, because that is somewhere causing bandwidth issue in my organization, right? So we have a request to allow the Facebook, but we need to block the videos and chats, let's say. So how you will achieve this? You can select these as like signatures, and then you can have it a group. Okay, and then we can call it with our security profile. So that task will be very difficult if you will go with the URL filtering. Okay, that chat URL you need to find, and that will be very difficult. Okay, because it will redirect to multiple URLs when we hit any destination. Okay, so this is the difference, or you can say that is why the application control is used in next generation firewalls. Okay, now guys, we have a very simple topology that we were testing yesterday. We will try it again today. Okay, let me take you to my lab here. You can see here we have one firewall that is connected to the internet, right? And here I have a one test PC. Okay, so I will try to block the Facebook for this user, right? First of all, let's verify what policy we have here. Okay, so guys, let me remove everything. I'll show you. Okay, so I have removed all the security profiles attached with the policy. Now let me go to the machine. Let me check whether we are able to access the social media or not. Okay, then we will try by blocking the social media. Mhm. Okay, I will go to the incognito mode just to remove the caches and cookies. Okay, okay, let's check Facebook, right? Facebook.com. See, it's opening, right? Without any issue. Now we will create one profile here. Okay, I'll go to the security profile section. I'll go to the application control, right? I'll click new. Either you can click new or you can clone the existing one. Okay, you have both the options available, right? By cloning it, you will get all the features that were like all the configuration that was already there in the previous one, right? Like if you want to do some of the modification only to you want to create a new rule above, then you can go with the clone as well, right? So guys, here you can see I want to block social media, right? So we will try to block the social media. Okay, Sorry, I have not given any name. I will give it a name. Social media block app control. Okay, so we are blocking only the social media, right? It is again not working. What happened? Okay, let's use the existing one. I will use the default only. Okay, it is not allowing me to create a new one, so I'll try to block it. Okay, yeah, we are able to do it. Yeah, it's blocked. Now I will have to call it with my security profile, right? Security policy. So I'll come to the security policy. And I will attach it. Okay, application control, and then I'll choose the default one, right? Okay, yeah, here you can see social media is blocked, so all these should be blocked. So this is also happened in the form of category, guys. Okay, applications, these are the applications, these are the application categories available. Okay, like we have checked the URLs in FortiGuard URL filter, you can also check the applications from the application filter. Okay, so let's try by blocking it, right? I have called it with the policy. Okay, now I'll go to the machine again. I'll try to generate the traffic once again. Okay, Facebook. So you guys can see it's not loading. Okay, LinkedIn. I'll go to LinkedIn. Then you can see it is also not loading, right? After some time, we will get an error that this page is not loading, right? That was loading before, right? Very quickly. See, this site can't be reached. Okay, means our application control is working and sensing the applications, right? So how we can verify this? We can go to the logs and reports, and then we can go to the application control, right? Here you can see all the application signatures that are been identified by the firewall for the policy or the traffic. So here we can see LinkedIn is showing blocked, right? LinkedIn is showing blocked. Facebook is also showing blocked. But HTTP, it is using port number 80, so it is getting allowed because we have only blocked the social media category, right?
Is there any such a kind of message get by the end user? It is blocked by the organization or not? Because we know that it's a legitimized URL. Suppose we doesn't aware it is a URL, it's unknown URLs, multiple URLs are there. Whether the user
Mhm.
can, if the page is site can't be reached. Other than that, like the firewall is blocked like that, any message can be get any notification from the end user.
Yes. We can set this that type of message from the replacement messages. Okay, replacement messages, FortiGuard block page, that is for URL filter application control, right? Here,
Yeah, the same thing. Yes.
this type of page we can get. I am not sure whether it will work in this trial license or not. Okay, so here we can use it, right? Let's try it again. Okay, Facebook. Are we getting it? Replacement messages, and there replacement messages for application control block page, right? Edit. No, we are not getting here, right? So this is the place where you can apply it, right? You can also modify it if you want to modify something. Okay, this is in HTML format, right? So how to apply it? It's not working. That we need to check. Let me check how to apply it. Application control, right? Okay, might be this is available with the web filter or application control itself. Let's check the security profile, application control. Okay, block application detected non-using port, allow and log the DNS traffic. Replacement message. See, replacement message for HTTP based application is allowed, right? So why it's not working? I'm not sure whether it will work with this trial license or not. It's not opening, guys. So this is I might be the issue with the this VM, yeah. That is
No
why.
reason. Just to have a couple check various options. That's okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. You can like get the option from there, like replacement message, right? And you can also modify it if you have if you want to modify something. Na? It's written in HTML. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can also modify the banner accordingly. No problem. We will check it tomorrow as well. Okay, so this is clear, I hope, right? See, Facebook is getting blocked, LinkedIn is getting blocked. Apart from this, everything is getting allowed, right? So, Chandor, any doubt with this discussion? Application control. So, in application control, how many options we have? Here we have allow, block, monitor, and then quarantine, right? What does it means? So guys, we have one more option available here, like we have a application override feature. Okay, see, this is the application override filter available here. Suppose in my case, I want to block the social media category, entire category, but uh, my demand is like my task is to enable the Facebook only while disabling the whole category. Okay, so how can we do that? We can add the signature that we want to allow or we want to uh, like override this type of filter, category wise filter that we can select here. Okay, like we are blocking here the social media, but in my social media, say LinkedIn, I want to allow, right? So how I can do that? So this is how we can select the signature, right? Then we can select the action from here, right? I will select allow. So you can see now in this filter or in this profile, application control profile, our social media category is blocked, but our LinkedIn should get allowed, right? So let's test this, whether it's working or not. we have just tested it, like LinkedIn was getting blocked, right? Let me try. LinkedIn. Okay. See, it is working, right? If I will search Facebook, then it should not work, right? Yeah, it's not opening. Means our application filter is working perfectly, right? LinkedIn is opening, but we are not able to open the Facebook. So let me check the logs. If we will check logs here, the Facebook is getting blocked, right? But where is the LinkedIn traffic? Hmm. Are you able to see, guys? The LinkedIn I am not able to find here, but it is working fine, right? Let's generate the traffic again. Yeah, it's working. Mhm. Might be it is not showing the traffic. I will check here. Then Facebook is showing denied, right? Okay, this is also very important to check, right? The traffic logs. Okay, in traffic logs, you can see here application is detecting as a Facebook, right? And here we have a new tab created that we don't have with the allow policy, right? If you will see here, we don't have any extra tab available. Okay, here in security you can find or dig it better, like how it is getting blocked. Okay, so you can see it is a facebook.com and it is a signature based identification, right? And it is getting denied with the filter. Somewhere our filter must be given. See, it is showing the sensor is default was our profile, right? We use the default profile, this one. Okay, so this is how, guys, we can override the applications that we want to like allow, deny, whatever you want to do, except apart from your categories. Okay, let me check if we are missing something here. No, we have checked this. Okay, so here also we have four options, right? Allow will allow the traffic from the FortiGate. Monitor will allow and log it, right? Allow the traffic and logs the traffic, right? Block means it will deny the traffic, and quarantine means allow you to quarantine or block access to an application for a specified duration that can be entered in a day. Like here we can control the time bound. Okay, time bound access we can control from the quarantine, right? If I want to allow for only 1 hour, then I can do it with the quarantine option. Okay, enter a day, hour, minute. The default is 5 minutes. Okay, so I hope this is clear, guys. So next, we have intrusion prevention system. Okay, IPS. So what IPS does, anyone knows? So FortiOS intrusion prevention system can detect and block the network-based attacks. Okay, IPS sensors based on signature filters outgoing connections to the botnet sites, right? So it also works on the basis of your signatures. If you will go to the, if I will go to the security profile and then IPS, okay, intrusion prevention. So you can see here we have these much categories available. So if I will click once, then you can see all attributes is disabled. If I will click here,
Assignments, assignments.
yeah, sorry, someone is saying something. So guys, here we are also means IPS signature also, IPS also works with the signature base here, right? We have a
It will
signatures.
analyze the packet, right?
Sorry.
It will analyze and block any
Yeah,
misleading
correct. It
packet.
it will connect with your Fortinet cloud and it downloads the IPS signatures, okay, that are published on the like engineering team or any like yeah development team of the FortiGate firewall, that they mentioned CVE attacks discovered, and they like update the signatures, and our FortiGate firewall get in sync with those cloud and download those signatures inside it. Okay, once we apply this filter or this profile with our security policy, then it will check match each and every packet for the IPS inspection, and it will detect any botnet or any kind of attack, network based attack, or the signatures available. And if it finds anything malicious or attack based that are already defined by the Fortinet under the respective CVE, then it will block the connection or pass the connection accordingly what we will choose here. Okay, suppose here we want to apply the risk level 5. Okay, we want to block all the risk level 5, then we can do it. Okay, so these are the well-known CV that they have mentioned, right? So we can attach this profile with our security profile, and then our traffic will be inspected against these signatures. And if the signature detects anything suspicious or like any abnormalities, then it will block the connections, right? So we are on intrusion prevention. Okay, botnet sites, then configure the IPS on the basis of individual signature. It works on the basis of the signature, right? Mm, this is very long story. IPS also detects when the infected system communicate with the server to receive the instructions, subscribe to the FortiGuard IPS updates, and configure and receive the push patches. Okay, so here we have a severity available, target available, OS protocol and application defined, right? That we have seen here. Severity can be high, low, medium. You can choose accordingly, and you can block or pass whatever you want, right? Usually we block it. Target, it will be a server side or the client side, right? OS, which type of OS it is detected on. Okay, so this is clear, I think. There is nothing much to explain. These are the actions available, like we have seen. Okay, allow means it will gonna allow the connection, right? Monitor means it will log and allow the connection. Block means it will deny. Reset means it will do the connection reset from the server, from the client. Okay, quarantine means it will, based on the attacker's IP address, traffic from the attacker's IP is refused until the expiration time from the trigger is reached, right? You may set quarantine duration to any day number of minute. Okay, packet logging. Select to enable the packet logging for the filter when you enable the packet logging on the filter, the unit saves a copy of the packets that matches any signatures included in the filter. The packet can be analyzed later. Okay, packet logging means it will save the copy. Okay, and it will match the signature. And then it will be analyzed for further inspection. Okay, so we can also enable the malicious URL blocking. Okay, malicious URL blocking with this feature IPS sensor, right? With this, it will gonna block all the malicious URL that are already identified with the 40 cloud or 40 OS, right? You can block the botnets. Okay, botnet sites with the IPS. See, this is how you can see the output, right? Verification and testing to validate IPS result by going any virus website. Okay, it will not work. Okay, virus. We are going to the virus website and we are downloading just one malicious content, so it is getting dropped. Okay, everything will be dropped because these are uh, well-known signatures, right? Available with the FortiGate. So how you can check the logs for this IPS? You can go to the firewall logs and reports section, right? You can go to the logs and reports section. Then here we have a IPS available, right? If any packet is getting dropped and due to your any application matches, uh, then you can get the list here. Okay. So guys, any doubt, any problem with this profile? Hey Kumar, Rajkumar.
Yeah, if you enable it, there will be some performance issue, right?
No, no, no. Why performance issue?
Means it will analyze each packet so that the performance will be.
Definitely, if you will send the direct packet to the internet, then what is the mean of applying your firewall? If you are not doing the layer 7 inspection, then what is the mean of applying a next generation firewall in network? Then we can have a ASA simple that we can achieve like layer 4 protection, right? What we are putting layer 7 inspection or next generation firewall in our network so that we can achieve the proper protection, right? Against botnet attacks, URL filtering, antivirus, anti-spyware, all those things get checked, right? Of course, for your internal traffic, you can avoid these profiles. Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose you have two different VLANs connected with two different ports in your uh, FortiGate firewall, then you can absolutely disable, but that is also not recommended. Okay.
You are saying that the cloud signatures are getting synchronized with the cloud, Forti cloud, right?
Yeah.
So, sorry. Uh,
So this is the place inside system you have a FortiGuard available, right? In FortiGuard you will be able to see all your licenses available, right? You can see we don't have any license here, not supported. So here it will get the sync, it will sync from the, you can see there is a settings available. Use extended IPS signature packages. Okay, you can also schedule the updates, FortiGuard updates, right? In FortiGuard updates, your signatures will be updated. Okay, you can select
okay.
accordingly
Yeah, sure.
every day, daily, weekly, automatically. Okay, so this is the place. I think this
Yeah,
was your
this got
question,
it.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
correct.
okay. This is also very important when you are working in an environment where suppose you have a FortiGate firewall as your perimeter firewall. Okay, then you need to always make sure, I have encountered many times issues. This web filter profile is down, right? The reason behind this FortiGuard is not able to connect with the FortiGuard servers. Okay, so we need to make that communication available always. So this is the place where the signatures get downloaded. Okay,
Yeah,
so
this was my question. Yeah, correct. Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
okay, no problem. Then we have, guys, file filter as well available. Suppose if I want to block the PDF, okay, then we can do that. PDF block. Okay, now it is asking us the protocol. What protocol you want to choose? I will choose all. Now it is asking me the direction you want to ask, apply it for the incoming, outgoing, or both. Let's select both, means download, upload, right? Then file type, here you can choose PDF, right? I want to block PDF. Then I do not want to monitor, I want to block it. Then we can have it. Okay, this is how we can create file filter as well. Okay, now we need to attach it with our security policy, right? Let's see whether it works or not. Let's see. First of all, any PDF is downloading. Yeah? PDF download. So you can see we will be able to download the PDF, right? PDF file download. See, it's downloading, right? Yeah, it's downloading. Okay, now let's try it again by applying the filter. So here we have a file filter available. I have configured with default, right? I will click OK. Okay, supplied. Now let's close it. Let me clear the sessions. Okay, PDF file sample download. Sample download. No, it's not working, right? We are able to do it. So this is the way you can attach, or you can do the file filtering, but it's not working because it's not licensed. I think we need a deep inspection here, right? Let me choose deep inspection. Let's try it again. Okay. PDF sample download. Okay, it will not work here, right? It will give you one error. Okay. It's not working, right? We are able to download it. Okay, no problem. It's not working. So this is how we can like do the file filtering as well, right? You can apply in both direction. It's not working here because it's not a licensed firewall. Okay. So guys, I believe it's clear. This is how we can block the files. MP3 also, let's try.
In protocols, you have to choose HTTPS, sir. So instead, you have only HTTP
No,
choosing
we have these protocols
HTTPS.
available. These are the default protocols.
Okay.
Okay. Now I have chosen the MP3 as well. Let's check MP3 file download. Please unblock challenges Cloudflare to proceed. No. Anyone knows any site for downloading MP3? Okay, here we are getting some options. So see, I'm not able to download, right? I'm clicking on download button, but I'm not able to log in. Like I'm not able to download. It is not generating any logs. Download. Okay, no worries. So this is the way we can block the downloading or uploading or any file filtering we can do in the FortiGate firewall, right? Then we have one more profile available, that is DNS filter. Okay, with the DNS filter, what we can do, we can block the external feeds, external, like you have thousands of domain received from your cybersecurity team to block with your firewall. Then we can have an external list created, and then we can attach it with our DNS filter. Okay, with the DNS filter we can do this. And it also have a FortiGuard based category available. Like if you want to block these categories like web chat, dynamic content, personal vehicle, all of the domains will be blocked. Okay, and it also provides the botnet packages, right, to be blocked, that can be blocked with the DNS filter profile. Okay, filtering to control user access on to the web resources, can customize default. Okay, FortiGuard filtering, FortiGuard domain rating on the basis of the FortiGuard domain rating. Okay, botnet CC domain blocking, right? We can block the botnet domain CC blocking DNS request, right? External dynamic category can be created. Okay, this was the example that I was telling you. Okay, if you have multiple, like thousands of domains that needs to be blocked, that comes as a IOC to you. Okay, then you can have an external list created, and then you can call it with your DNS filter, and then you need to call it with your you need to attach your DNS filter with the security profile, security policy. Okay, DNS safe search, enforce Google Bing, these can be achieved, right? Domains, I think you guys are understanding, right? What does domain means? Like I am typing www.fast.com, then anything related to the fast.com will be blocked, right? Entire domain will be blocked here. Okay, but if you will go with the your web filtering na, that only we have two or three options available. Okay, here in this we have seen in case of web filtering, we have simple regular expression and the wildfire available, right? But here entire DNS filtering will work, like entire domain will be blocked. Okay, nothing will be opened. So this is the difference, right? Here we have these options available. Okay, DNS query will be stopped. Here you can see DNS safe search enforced, right? So guys, any problem, or I think we are good for the today. So tomorrow we will try to apply quickly these filters with the real firewall and with the test with our one of the test machine. Okay, and then we will continue with the SSL inspection, and FortiGate backup, and VDOM. How we can create the VDOMs in FortiGate. Okay. Okay, guys. So we are good for today.
Meanwhile, can you please share these notes to the Google Drive, our accounts?
Sure. I will share all these notes. Just go through it. We will also try to apply these in the real firewall tomorrow, right? With the test PC. I'll show you these things practically, and then we will check. Okay. No problem. I'll share you. Okay, guys. We will meet tomorrow, same time.
Yes.
Yeah, Chandor, sorry. Any question? Okay, he has left. Okay. P. Kumar Subramaniam, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So
Thank you.
here we can able to control the
Sorry?
QoS also in this firewall. Is there possibility of having a QoS
Yes,
control for the
yes,
each route?
yes. We can apply QoS as well. Yes,
Okay.
we can achieve that.
Okay.
QoS
So we
is
can.
used for the QoS is a quality of service, right? That is used for prioritizing your traffic. That we can do.
Yeah.
with the firewall.
Yeah. Okay. So we can see the configuration also, right? So in that.
Yeah, no problem. I'll show you.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.